Do you guys know who Tracy Chapman is?
No. Yeah, country singer.
Well, not country. I don't know if I would classify her as country. Is she? Is she country?
I know.
Oh,
I've never heard one song from her, and it does sound like country.
Oh, I think Tracy Atkins.
Does she hold a guitar?
She does hold a country.
She does hold a guitar.
She could be country.
So the genre is folk, blues, rock, pop, soul.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
She's not in there. Good.
So she's famous for, or like the song that I knew her for was the "Give Me One Reason." The "Give Me One Reason." Fuck, I'm really bad.
Sing it.
I can't do it.
Try it.
Elaborate.
Try it.
Help.
I tried.
Try it again. Sing the other words. Give me one reason to shine my shoes.
She's a 90s artist.
I know which song you're talking about, but I forgot the lyrics after that because you didn't continue it.
I don't know the lyrics. I
Make
just
the
know
noise.
the name
Make
of the
the
song.
hum it.
Yeah.
The point is
One reason. One, two.
something like that.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
See, he knows. Anyway, so that song.
I don't care if he knows. I want to know if you know.
You know, let's just say it without singing to him, and then he will sing it.
Bing, 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 bing. Yeah, say it all in bings. Bing, 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 bing,
It's like
bing.
Borat. Korchi Buchek. What's his name?
Korchi Buchek.
So anyway.
You know who's on Cobra Kai? Fucking Azmat. Okay, keep going.
What?
Okay. Random movie references. That's the game. Go.
Okay. Anyway, so the reason why we're talking about her is because she's suing Nicki Minaj.
Oh shit.
Over like a copyright claim.
Uh-oh.
Copyright trial.
She's trying to be like YouTube now?
Well, no, I mean in the music industry.
Music industry now?
She just ripped off her song? She just ripped off her song or used her beat?
So she ended up using, so Nicki Minaj pretty much did a cover of one of Tracy Chapman's songs called Baby Can I Hold You, which was released in 1988. And so Nicki Minaj, she ended up doing her own song called Sorry, which borrowed heavily from Tracy Chapman's song, and I'll play it in a second.
We're gonna get demonetized.
Well,
Play it for us. Or you sing it, it won't get demonetized.
No.
Or it might get demonetized, depending on how good you
I'm
are.
not gonna sing it.
You know who's in Honey? Jessica Alba.
Honey,
I'm
what?
not playing that game. I'm not playing that game.
Yo, I think that was like the pinnacle of her.
Oh,
We're
bye.
not playing that game. Voice. We're not playing that game.
Nobody ever asked who's in Honey, by the way. Go
I'm
ahead.
listening.
Can I ask one thing?
It better be about this story.
Remember the seventh heaven?
Hijo de la chingada, te voy a dar un madrazo, no vas a ver.
She married
Te voy a dar el
Timberlake.
pinche-
Jessica Biel?
Oh yeah, but remember after she bent over and she opened up that refrigerator in that one movie? I think it was like Marvel movie or whatever.
No, I'm not pronouncing your Chuck and Larry or something.
Everything have to be about sex with you
You
now?
wore your belt.
I never saw it,
Maybe
but
I've
I
seen
saw
though.
the GIF.
wearing a belt today.
That's the Adam Sandler movie.
You guys lucked out. Because I don't have my belt.
What would you do with the belt?
I told you I was listening.
No, you weren't.
I don't know what movie you're referencing right now.
Oh yeah, you said Asian
Mira,
style.
hijo de la chingada. Cállate la boca. The whole scene.
We're supposed to guess what the movie is. I get it.
Mira, I'm gonna hit you with the fucking bolas.
I don't watch Mexican film. I keep telling you.
Tarantino one.
Nacho Libre.
Anyway, back to this story. So, like I said, Nicki Minaj used Chapman's song, or borrowed heavily. And so, apparently, Minaj's team kept repeatedly asking Tracy Chapman for permission. Like, can we use your song? But Tracy Chapman is on a do not sample list, and she repeatedly denied all that. And so she was just like, no, like, you can't have my song. You can't have it. And she said that she would respond in a timely and respectful manner constantly. Like, so Nicki Minaj's team knew for sure, like, you can't use Tracy Chapman at all.
But then they're just like, fuck it. Anyways, we're gonna sample that song, and now they're in big troubles.
Well,
She's trying to be like Alibaba.
So here's the thing. Nicki Minaj never officially released the song. She did make the song, she never officially released the song.
Oh.
And a DJ in New York, Funk Master Flex.
Oh,
I forgot him.
Yeah, so he did
Fixes up cars too.
He did play the song on.
How did he get it?
Quick, quick, quick.
So he did play the song on radio.
Tourette's really quick.
No, we're playing a new game now. Just say random lyrics. Boys just want to have fun. Oh, girls just want.
Master Flex.
DJ's group. Continue, Tiffany, please.
But yeah, so Nicki Minaj tweeted out back in 2018. She said, "I'm torn, y'all. Help. Tracy Chapman, can you please hit me? OMG for the love of #Queen. But then she deleted that tweet. But I don't know why, but well, actually I do know why, because Nicki Minaj is pretty much claiming like, well, I didn't know that we didn't have permission to even make this song.
Yeah, you does.
It sparked an interesting debate, and they're pretty much asking questions like, wait, so can artists be held liable for copyright infringement for works in progress? Because like, are you saying that now artists need permission to even experiment in the studio to begin with?
Because it hasn't been published, right? Is that the argument? It hasn't been published,
Good question, yeah.
So how can I copy something that hasn't been published?
Yeah, because like you could just take any random song and just remix it, but if you don't release it, it's just like.
I thought.
It's like an artist doing their own rendition of a copyrighted piece of artwork, like, I don't know, like Disney or whatever, I don't know, Simpsons. And then, but they
Good
just
reference.
make it, and then they're not, but they're not profiting off of it. Like, isn't that okay, like, to try out your artistic...
Wait, so is it copyrighted or not, the song? Regardless if it's released or not, the Tracy Chapman song?
Tracy Chapman, yes.
That was released. Tracy
was
Chapman's
released.
song is released. Nicki Minaj's song is not.
But it was played on radio, which is now getting into like, wait, Nicki, did you secretly leak it? Like, are you behind this song getting out there in the public? Because if you are, then you're liable to a lot of fees.
I see.
Yeah, that's what the story is here.
So you're asking me for what we should do?
No, I'm not asking.
What would you do?
I'm telling you the story.
What do we think is right
Listen
or
to the
wrong?
story and don't say anything.
My unprofessional legal advice, I think you should be able to experiment as much as you want in the studio.
That's because he's Chinese.
And also a lot of DJs and beat makers, they do that, right? They're just inspired, they pull music, and especially like if we're trying to make like quote unquote soul beats and you're like sampling and all that, and then after they feel they feel like they have something they're really proud of, then they'll actually reach out to the original publisher and go, can I have the rights to this?
Yeah, so that's why like Nicki's group is arguing that her creation of her song Sorry, even without a license from Chapman, is protected under fair use, which is an exception to copyright law that lets creators borrow copyrighted material under certain conditions. But if she was the one that actually released this out there and she didn't get the license, like, that just causes problems. So what ended up happening in September, a judge sided with Nicki Minaj about the whole question of fair use.
He was probably a fan
I'm
too.
pretty good at this stuff.
Biased, he was a fan.
But if Nicki makes money, I think Tracy should make some money off that song.
So what ended up happening here, though, is that the judge, even though she was siding with Nicki Minaj, she did let this go to trial. So like this case was about to go to trial, but then what ended up happening is Nicki Minaj just settled. Like, they made an offer to Tracy Chapman for $450,000, inclusive of all costs and attorney fees incurred to date, on December 17th, and then Chapman's team accepted it on December 30th. So
Did they get the license though? Because we went through something similar. So we had a video bank. We had a sound bank that we bought, and we used that music for some of our skits and things like that. Another company actually bought that same royalty-free sound bank, right? And we couldn't produce the receipts for it because this was over 10 years ago. And they came after us and said, hey, you're using our copywritten music for your YouTube videos. And we're like, oh, fuck, this sucks, man. And then we found out that there's a lot of companies out there that were doing that to online like content creators.
Shake people down, yeah.
Yeah, so they would buy licenses, they would buy all of these different sound banks that...
And unlicensed them, or like take it back from...
And take it back, or they would go after people who couldn't produce the receipts for it.
That's fucked up.
Yes, so that's basically what happened to us.
that's happened to us too on our channel, like even with our own friends.
Yeah, so that's almost like paying double for it, right? Because you paid for, like, who would have thought, like, when you first start out as a YouTuber, right? Like, you're not even making that much money. And then there's all these different things that you can get copyright-free, royalty-free music from, right? And then you're just like, I want a soundtrack to my skit. So you pay like $100 or something. And you don't think to like hold this because one day you're gonna become famous or whatever. You just kind of buy it and use it.
It's gonna change their algorithm and like just hunt every single.
Yeah, and then you can risk your whole channel from being taken down for using copyrighted material. So it kind of sucks that it happened, but it's also like a lesson learned. Like, oh shit, you know, you gotta keep records of everything.
Did you settle?
do. And yeah, we had to settle because we couldn't produce the receipts. We just had no fucking clue where the, like we know we bought it or whatever. We just couldn't find where it was.
Tiff, you just said it happens to you in your channel with your own friends. What do you mean?
Yeah, so we have friends that have created music. We have friends that have created music, and then after years go by, then they'll end up selling their music or the rights to their music to these bigger companies, and then so now it's like being copywritten, and then they're coming after our channel and saying like, hey, now you're using same situation, but we're like, well, we have permission from the artist.
But that's not enough.
The artist doesn't own the song anymore.
No.
That shit happened to me by myself.
To yourself.
We did.
Even if you could show the date that you posted it and that's when you got permission and all that kind of shit?
Well, we had to clear it that way.
No, he was handling
It doesn't
it.
matter. Like you need the license. The license or the permit is literally what counts. And
And
if
the
you don't
bots
have
move
that, it doesn't
faster.
matter.
The bots don't have. There's no time for the bots to receive like what your rebuttal is.
I got
It just
paid
goes
by
down. Video
myself.
goes down.
Now we
To
have a shit ton of our videos on our vlog channel that is demonetized. A lot.
I got hit with one for someone stealing my own content. So like, I have all those videos I post on Instagram, and people took that and like was in like random like fail compilations, and then I posted that like just clip on my YouTube in like a regular video, and then that portion of it got, or like the whole video got demonetized because it was the money was going to them, and I was like, this is my video, but they just took it.
That's me failing.
They
I'm
literally-
in that video right there.
They literally steal people's content, make a compilation of it, and if you try using that type of content, like or fail videos, it all goes to them, not to the
You
original
know why? It's
people.
because they beat you to licensing your content. So they stole your content, they licensed it, and then they can go ahead and catch you for your own content.
It's not even licensing. They just literally upload it to YouTube, but then with the YouTube algorithm, if they have
So they're
it,
making claims because they uploaded it first.
yeah, because they do the enable ID match or whatever. So if that video pops
So
up-
you posted it somewhere else that wasn't YouTube.
Yeah.
That's your content. That's how it got out there. But then this other random person posted it to YouTube, so they got YouTube's permission first.
yeah.
Damn.
That's crazy,
A
man.
bunch with Facebook because I never posted anything on Facebook, but then people started posting my old videos on Facebook and like cleaning up with them, and then obviously I don't get
There's
shit.
companies that, because one of my friends does it where he pays the companies not even that much, but then they go and backtrack all that and get all their money back.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so you could probably make hella money doing that.
Interesting.
Oh, we should probably look into that. But
Well,
yeah.
Bitcoin wasn't going so well. Perhaps I would look into that.